Welcome to Shmirchik Tips Tarot, where you'll experience all the unpleasantness that comes with me. Anyway, so for those of you who want a free reading, feel free to stand in line and, right? Because, hi, Mr. Subin. I haven't done this in a long time, but I'm going to do it for those of you who want a reading. I'll see how long I can last. Okay. Subin, T. Mary, you're on the list. Subin, what's your question? You're level 1, that's great. So let's go and see if we can get a reading for you. Mr. Subin, what's your question? What problem will you face abroad? What problem will, if you move abroad, that's the question. What problems will you face, right? Hylador, I'll put you on the list. Lord Universe, angels and spirit guides, please connect with Mr. Subin and explain what problems you will see abroad. Magician, Four of Swords reversed, the Hangman, the Tower. 1 second. Let me see. Okay, so the Magician, it says that you'll be able to, you'll have like infinite possibilities. And the Magician, it talks about you can make something out of nothing. You can make anything happen. You might also, there might be things that you see. There might be things that are kept hidden, right? Like an illusion. But I think you'll be able to master yourself when you go abroad. But you might be feeling, it's going to be a change. So you might be feeling burnt out and tired and with the Four of Swords reversed and unable to rest. And you'll need time to calm down. And then the Hangman, it talks, I feel like I get a lot of this for you. Like the Hangman, it talks about needing to sacrifice something in order to go. As in, you'll need to give up a lot where you live in order to make it happen. For a time also, if you move abroad, things will take time to start actually moving the way you want it to move. And then it talks about having a rude awakening of some kind with the Tower, and everything might come crashing down on you. And everything might come crashing down on you. And it might be really, really hard in the beginning, you know? And then it talks about being bored and bad self-esteem. I think if you really want, you can make it work out, you know, because you do have the tools inside of yourself in order to make something move, but it's going to be hard, you know. Current place or abroad, which is best? Oh, wow. The Fool. The Chariot. Knight of Wands reversed. That is somebody who is rushing, impatient, thoughtless, the Fool, not believing in yourself. And then I feel like if you move, both of them have its challenges. both of the places have its challenges, right? So now at home, you feel like you don't have confidence and you don't believe in yourself and you're losing patience because your life is not really going anywhere, you feel, if that's correct. And abroad, it talks about you feeling trapped and with all your baggage surrounding you. The Eight of Swords, it's it's upright. So it talks about feeling stuck in place with everything, all your past, your baggage, and feeling confused and not seeing your way through. It might be really hard if you move abroad, but that's always how it is. Every time you move, that's how it's going to be, right? And then there's a Chariot reverse. It talks about things breaking down and not working out, as in feeling like things are out of control. So if you're going to move abroad, you have to make sure that you have a lot of support where you're going. You can't just pick up and go. You have to have a plan, because if you don't have a plan, you're going to get everything's going to come crashing down for you. So it can be good if you move abroad, but you need to be prepared. Okay, T. Mary, what's your question? T. Mary, welcome. Is she the one I'll marry or spend the rest of the time with? You're welcome, Mr. Subin. Is he the one you will marry or spend the rest of your time with? Allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Justice, relationships, balance. It's law, court cases. Knight of Wands reversed. It's impatience, the Fool, not believing in oneself, and feeling trapped. Hold on. Four of Pentacles, the Star. I don't believe this person is from the cards, right? Like Justice, that's the Libra. It's the relationship card. It's also court cases, right? Then there's the Knight of Wands reverse, which talks about somebody who is angry and impulsive and has no patience with you, probably. Is he very like that to you? And then the Fool reverse, it talks about somebody who is bad self-esteem and like doesn't believe in himself, doesn't like to take chances. The feeling I get is that this guy doesn't want to take a chance with you. And then the Eight of Swords, feeling trapped. I don't know if you're feeling trapped in this relationship or what, right? And then it talks about holding on to the past with the Four of Pentacles. Holding on to the past, holding on to money. Even though it seems like this might be routine in your life by now with this guy. But it talks about unfulfilled wishes with the Star reversed. And then the Queen of Cups, even though you're loyal to him, maybe. I feel like he's probably abuses his power over you, if I'm correct. Yeah, so I don't think this is the one for you from what I see. You know, I think you could do better. Hi, Flower. I put you on the list, Flower. I put you on the list. In times, thank you, I know this. Thank you. You're welcome. I hope you find the right one. Thanks, Flower. It's very kind of you. Lador. What future effect will Teresa's spell work have on my life? if any, or can you go unscathed? You'll be after a Mary flower. What future effects will Teresa's spell work have on my life, if any, or can I go unscathed? I don't know if you guys can see cards, right? Like, let's do this again. Hold on. Justice. I got this 2 times for you. Justice. 2 times I pulled this card for you. It can symbolize court cases, right? Like, it can symbolize court cases. It can symbolize relationships. It can symbolize getting justice, balance, getting balance, death reversed, and 10 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles reversed, and 7 of Cups. Lack of clarity. So I think you'll get justice. I don't think she has much power over you. I don't know who this person is, right? That's doing witchcraft on you or something. She's cursing you and stuff. But death reverse, it talks about someone who's having a hard time adapting to changes and holding on to the past. And then 10 of Pentacles, hitting the jackpot, hitting the lottery, like, or being able to come to completion with this, and being able to, I don't know, have you gone to this person to pay her money or something? Like, what happened here, right? And then I think it's about you hitting the jackpot. 4 of Pentacles reversed is greediness, stinginess, possessive horniness. No, you knew her son. Reckless with resources. How do you know she's doing anything, like, anything weird like that? Confusion, losing touch with reality, unimaginative, clarity, pleasure. 8 of Wands. I feel like, from readers, I feel like, how can I say this? I feel like 4 of Pentacles, possessions, greediness. 1 second. Did you, like, go on her channel or something? Like, what happened here? And then she decided that she's going to curse you or something? Like, I don't understand. Why would you feel she has power over you? 6 of Swords. Losing touch with reality. I feel like a lot of this is in your mind, right? I don't think this woman has power over you. I think it's just your worry. Maybe somebody told you, oh, she's doing something, but I don't think that. I feel like it's with the 9 of Swords, it's feeling a sense of betrayal and feeling like you're losing insomnia, losing sleep over this, and having nightmares about it. And then 6 of Swords, it's moving on, right? 6 of Swords. Hold on. Trying to move away, not helpful. Still holding on to the baggage, holding on to the past. Healing. I think you just need to heal yourself from the situation. I think that perhaps there's some things you can do. I have a suggestion to make to you. There is something called... She hit her spell work. I don't think she has power over you, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Four of Pentacles reversed. Let me see again. I'm not sure. Reckless with resources. Seven of Cups. Like a person's divergent, confusion, losing touch with reality, unmanaged clarity, pleasure. Eight of Wands. Rushing exhaustion. But what is this about? Hold on. Now you got me confused. Tell me what. Let me see what exactly happened here. Does this lady have power over you to do spells? Does she have power over you? Three of Wands reversed. The Hierophant reversed. Seven of Pentacles reversed. She doesn't have any power over you. Hermit reversed. I feel like the only power she has over you is for the fact that you give her that power with your mind. Because I have Three of Wands here, reversed, which talks about things being delayed, obstacles delayed, unable to travel, lack of skills or resources. So I feel like if you feel like you're being held back in your life, it's not because of her. It's because you yourself need to go and get skills and learn in order to move on with your life. And then there's the Hierophant reverse, which talks about unethicalism, non-convention, things being backward, right? She might not be the most ethical person, but with the Seven of Pentacles, not reaping what you sow, right? She's not seeing the results for her work. So if she is doing some sort of spell work on you, there's no results for it. There's no results. Nothing gonna come of her spell work. And then there's the Hermit reversed, which talks about feeling lonely, not taking time for yourself, not waiting to ask for help, feeling lost, antisocial. Do you feel antisocial? Do you feel antisocial? The Empress and Seven of Swords. Yeah. But I feel like it's your time right now to grow with the Empress and Seven of Swords. Just be aware of people who are just not honest, doing things behind other people's back. But, right? I feel like your main problem in your life is that I don't think nobody has any power over you. You have to just believe that. And the only thing that's holding you back is yourself, it seems to say, because you need to learn more skills. I got the Eight of Pentacles reverse, which talks about somebody who's lacking skills. And I got the other one, which was Three of Wands reversed. So it's not going to ruin your relationship. You just need to, if you want to protect yourself from this type of people and you're afraid, I'll tell you what you could do from my tradition, where I come from. There's like when a woman is giving birth and they don't want the evil energies or the evil spirits to have any power over their child or through the labor, because like a lot of the time when something very holy is happening, something very evil, the evil forces like to try to play and make things go wrong. So Jewish people, because I'm Jewish, right? They have there's a paper you can get with a scripture on it that speaks about, it's called Shir Hamalos. It's a prayer, and you can read it every day, and you can put it on your home, on the doorpost of your home, like on the entrance, or you can stick it on your door, that prayer, and your home will be protected, your mind will be protected, and You can also say Psalms of David, which is very effective against evil forces. It's called Shir Hamalas. Yeah. The prayer, Shir Hamalas. Shir Hamalas prayer. I think it's Shir Hamalas, right? So here we go. 1 second. Hamalas prayer. The Lord is your guardian. The Lord is your protective shade at your right hand. The sun will not harm you by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord will guard you from all evil. He will guard your soul. The Lord will guard your going and your coming from now for all time. So it's a very effective prayer that people have on their doorpost. I wish I can show you. Here, let me show you. I don't know if I can. Okay, I'll send you the website. Here you go. Copy. And you keep it with you. You keep it in your bag. You keep this prayer in your bag, and you can read it in English, and it will protect you. You understand? Right? Okay, so Flower Beauty is next. You're welcome. And you just need to trust that these people have no power over you, because if you keep yourself holy and you keep yourself on the right path, you have nothing to fear. Nothing can get you. Nothing can ruin your life. Right? Okay, you can post your question, Flower Beauty. And just remember to read the Shir Hamalas is actually from the Psalms of David, right? So you can read Psalms in generally, and it's supposed to really, if you feel like anytime that anybody is trying to do anything bad to you, you read the Psalms of David and read it in English. Like, get the translation, read it, and it should have a protective shield around you. Understand? Hi, Skiller. 1 second. Let me put Skiller on the list, and I'll read for Flower. Skiller. Okay, what will happen between me and A eventually? The Holy Universe, Angel, and Spirit Guides. What will happen between Flower and A eventually? Hi, Alex. These therapy sessions can be intense. Would you like a reading? Also, Alex. Four of Pentacles, holding on to the past. 10 breakups. 2 of Cups. Miscommunication. Magician. And the Tower. There will become a time where everything comes crashing down. You felt compelled to listen to the stream. Oh, you're so sweet. It talks about things coming crashing down. It talks about fighting, domestic fighting. 10 of... Like, you have that comfortable feeling with the 4 of Pentacles, which is routine. It is like when things are just like routine. Like, there is some sort of... You know, in every single day you have your time where you just, like, do your thing, and it's the same thing every day. But then it also talks about the past, and then it talks about fighting with the 10 of Pentacles. Breakups, rifts, 2 of Cups reversed. It's miscommunications, it's fighting, it's people who can't relate to each other. The Magician, in this instance, I think it's more like somebody who is trying to pull the wool over your eyes and keep things from you. But then you can create something. And then the Tower, like everything... You'll have some sort of rude awakening, and right, and 8 of Swords, wanting to break free. You'll want to break free from this, and you'll see that it's not something that is successful for the relationship. I don't see you guys together. Do you know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. Hi, Angelus Carter. Yeah, I could put you on the list, Angelus. I don't know if that answers your question. It just doesn't look good. I think things will break down. You know what I'm saying? And then the Hierophant reversed. It's unethicalism. It's broken marriage. It's, I don't know if you're married, or Nine of Pentacles reversed. It's fleeting success, unsustainable, you know? So that's what I see. Could be wrong, of course. It's all allegedly for entertainment purposes only. This could all be bullshit, which it probably is. You're welcome. Next is, you're welcome, Flower. Next is Skiller. You there? Skiller? I hope I help people somehow. Will me and Alex get back together? Do we have potential? It usually isn't BS, but you can be picking up on the emotions of the person in question. That's true too. Okay. Will me and Alex get back together? Do we have potential? This little raspberry's itching. I don't know what to do with raspberry. She's itching. Does anyone know what to do with an itching dog? She doesn't have fleas. Scratching and rashes are signs of an allergic reaction to food, maybe. Okay. Will me and Alex get back together? Usually food. Oh God, I don't know what to do. Okay. Will you guys get back together? Three of Pentacles. Four of Cups. Choosing your own happiness. Three of Pentacles. It's open to new opportunities. Working together for a working relationship. Recovery, and Knight of Pentacles. I think that it's a possibility, you know, but I feel like the way that you would come together is through work, and then feeling alone with the Hermit and the Empress reverse, things not growing. You might get back together, but it's not really going to go anywhere, even though he might still want to like be committed to you. But I feel like he's a little bit of a player. The Knight of Wands reverse, you know what I'm saying? Can try soothing her skin with oatmeal bath, applying aloe vera to irritated areas. Thanks, Angelus. Miscommunication issues. Treat dogs like humans for their digestive systems almost identical to ours. Mix acidic foods with their meal to ease digestion. I don't know what to do with her. She just itches, and I gave her a bath. It doesn't help. Okay, so back to Skiller. All right, I see him wanting to commit to you, right? If this is a guy. But then the Hermit talks about being lonely and going in, doing inner searching and doing meditation within himself. And then the Empress, unable to conceive, it's reversed. So then that makes me think that even if you guys would get together, I don't think it would go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it would advance to where you want it to advance to. You know what I mean? And then the Knight of Wands reversed. It talks about somebody who is impatient and reckless, and Seven of Swords reversed. It's somebody that needs to come clean about something and do things differently, right? Because this person has done things behind your back, right? Women's events, Four of Wands. If he comes clean about things to you, then if he comes clean about stuff to you, maybe he cheated on you or whatever, then there might be a chance of marriage with the Four of Wands if he changes his attitude and whatever. But he has to want it, right? So that somehow I feel like even I don't know how far this relationship can go with the Empress reversed. It's unable to conceive. Maybe it means that you won't have kids with him or something. Does that make sense to you? Let me see, what's the outcome? Yes, what? I don't understand. We're not in no contact at the moment. We ended on bad terms. So he would have to be the one to, the end, the outcome. Five of Wands reversed. Learn to respect each other's differences. And Libra, Justice. King of Swords. Six of Cups. There's a lot of positive cards and some negative cards, right? Workaholic. The Moon, Secrets. Burnt out. So there is possibilities in this relationship, but like it would have to come from him. You know what I'm saying? Like, let bygones be bygones, but then maybe you're better off without him. Maybe there's someone else better out there for you, Angelus. I don't know why my raspberry's so itchy. What to do? Little raspberry. It's just a little girl. Hi, Gloria. How are you? You're welcome, Skiller. I hope things work out for you. It's very sad when it comes to relationships and things end, and it's just really sad, And it's hard to be alone. I know that. How are you, Gloria? I'll put you on the list. Asking if they are good for you is a better question. That's true, Alex. Gloria. Having your dog eat butter can be helpful alternative. They need butyrate to heal their gut. Oh, okay. I'll give her butter then. Thanks. Can you by any chance to see what my ex Cadin could be mad at me about? Can you see what he could be mad about? It's been 4 years when we work together, and it's so weird because he's ignoring me and upset. How have you been, Henny? Long time? Yeah, it's been a long time. It's been interesting, to say the least. You're good? Yeah. We left off on I'm glad to hear it, Gloria. We left off on really good terms. However, now he's dissing me. Were you in a relationship with him? He's just a coworker, right? I put you on the list, Gloria, so you'll be after Angelus, if you want. Here, 1 second. Let me get me my coffee, because I like coffee. Great. I like a nice coffee, because I never used to eat coffee, but then I was introduced when I moved to Israel. And ever since then, I like coffee. Okay, 1 second, Angelus. Give me a minute, okay? If you don't mind. I'm just trying to, I want to drink coffee. We're each other's first love from high school, now we're in college. Oh, okay. I've been watching your videos on the presidential stuff. Yeah? You like it? You like the political? The political readings takes less energy for me somehow. Or no, it takes energy, but it's more fun, you know? Like this, what I'm doing now with you guys is a little bit more intense because I have to, it's like I'm dealing with real people here who are, I don't want to say the wrong thing because sometimes I'm wrong. Sometimes I'm so wrong with the cards. Sometimes what the card's not, I'm not reading it right, and then I could say the wrong thing to you, and then I don't want to make your life miserable. If you take my advice, right? Have I done any readings? I did 2 years ago, Who Will Win, and it didn't look good for Trump, but I think now if I do a reading, I'll be able to see who will win, right? Because we're closer to the time. I talk to my friends and others and they explain I'm not wrong for how I feel, and they too would speak to their ex, especially after 4 years. Feelings are feelings, you know what I'm saying? Feelings are intense. Feelings are like, if you loved somebody, you love somebody, but they're your ex for a reason. So never look back. The past is the past, and the future is the future. Even though sometimes the past can work, you know, but usually if you're not with somebody, and then there's, if you're not with somebody, you broke up, it was for a reason, right? A good enough reason for you to be apart for that long. So I have to give me, I need 2 minutes to drink, if you guys don't mind. You know, like, yeah, high school is high school. When you're younger, your hormones are going crazy, so then a lot of time you're not thinking straight. But the past is the past for a reason, you know. Like, I realized that for myself also. All the guys that I've dated, all the guys that I've been with, they're in the past for a reason. There's a reason it didn't work out. There's a reason I'm not with them. So we have to just forget about the past and go towards the future. Have you found anyone else there to date, Henny? No. No. It's a disaster zone for me. You know, like, I guess it's a spiritual thing where we feel we need to be with somebody. We need to have a connection with somebody. Otherwise, like, if we could get rid of this thing where we need to be with somebody, then I think sometimes maybe we'd be better off, because I think it's a spiritual thing. So that's why we, you know, like, we're trying to find a partner, trying to find someone, you know, to be with that will make us happy and fulfilled. And he's single, however, even if he wasn't, he would tell me. I remember he would sabotage my relationships and do other toxic things. The guy likes you. Depending on your zodiac sign, you can be one who clings to the past or future. Or into sometimes people aren't ready for something serious, but can be after enough time has passed. Yeah. Like, if you were with somebody when you were young, it didn't work out, and then you matured, then what can happen is that because you both matured, you come back together and it works. He's the girl, you raspberry wants to come up. This is the little girl. Used to say hi to Raspberry. You so itching? Is Sister Raspberry? Is Sister itching? Sister Raspberry. Yes. You itching? Is it Raspberry's itching? I don't know what to do. I don't want all your fur to fall off. Like, she itches and all her fur comes out, and soon you won't have any fur left. Poor little thing. Poor little doggy. I'll give her butter. Yeah. I'm a Libra Sun and Scorpio rising. Are you born in the month of Libra, or after we broke up, he crashed out? And I'll say that, but we overcame that. October 9th. Oh, okay. You're a real Libra. I have a bad experience with Libras, I'm telling you. Libra's personality, I have bad. Did you finally get that dog? potty trained. The truth is that she doesn't need to be potty trained. She prefers to go outside in the bathroom. She prefers to go make outside. That's what she prefers. Like sometimes she'll wait, and then when we go out, she'll make a poop. But if she can't wait, then she'll go in the bathroom, and I don't even need to make her like. I don't even need to train her. It's a natural thing, I think, for dogs to want to make outside. So the only reason why she makes inside is because I don't take her out often enough, right? So she'll pee on a thing in the bathroom. No, I'm Leo, Sun, and Moon, and Taurus. Oh. Alex is Libra, he says, right? Angeles, Carter, Taurus, Moon are great. They feel so deeply. I did date some nice guys. Now that I think back, I'm like, one guy was Aries, and he was just such a nice guy. He was so breezy, so easy to get along, but he had like a crazy life. So I was like, I couldn't deal with it, and his house was a dump. So and he wanted to see me again, and he wanted to introduce me to his family on a first date, and he wanted to, but he didn't know English. So I was like, what am I doing with this guy? He's a nice guy, but what? There's no communication. Okay, now we're gonna read for Angelus. Angelus's question was, where are we? Angelus, yeah. What was your question? Where are we? What's his problem? You're asking, why is he mad at you? What's he feeling towards you? Why is he treating you a certain way? Aries people always rush relationships. Interesting. There's not just a better side than us Leos. That's true too, Gloria. Leos are the best, usually. For the most part. Unless they're unhealthy and abusive, like because they're controlling, because they're the lion and they have to control everything. But Leos are very generous and loving and kind, and most Leos are really the best. We're the best. That's the truth. Okay, why is this guy treating Angelus not well? Why is he not nice to her? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do his feelings, your feelings, and the energy in between. How about that? His feelings, your feelings, and the energy in between. His feelings, regret, your feeling. 5 of Swords, the energy in between. Oh my god. Knight of Wands reversed. Knight of Pentacles reversed. Queen of Swords. Okay, so his feelings towards you is party, creativity. It's 3 of Cups, right? It's the women's events. It's the fun times, right? He's having regrets with the 5 of Cups. He's feeling remorse, regret, sadness. He's feeling rejected, and he's feeling like his dreams have been dashed. You feel towards him 2 of Swords, which is indecision, confusion, chaos, indecisiveness, needing to figure out, like 2 of Swords. It's in. Hold on. Decisive. You're looking for peace, and your emotions seem defensive, and perhaps you have secrets, or you feel he has secrets. You're withholding secrets from him, or he's feeling you're withholding secrets from him, or you're holding actually secrets, or he's withholding secrets from you. And then the Sun, like you like him still with the Sun, but you're remembering the war that's been between you. You're afraid of getting attacked, and the energy between you is the Knight of Wands, which is somebody who is angry, and he's angry, right? With the Knight of Wands, it's reversed. It's somebody who's impulsive and angry and losing patience, but he's not committed to you with the Knight of Pentacles. Because the Knight reversed, he's obsessive a little bit, obsessing over you and feeling like nothing's happening between you, and you're putting up boundaries with the Queen of Swords. Could that be you're putting up boundaries? And so I think that he has some feelings for you. He's regretting the breakup and everything. And he feels like you've crushed his dreams. And he's a mess, right? And he is obsessing over you a little bit, but you're putting up boundaries. Does that make sense? I think we might go through a phase of being controlling when we are younger. I'm not controlling anymore. Right. As you get older, the Leo gets better. Right? It seems like every single other sign in the zodiac, most of them have serious issues. And the Leos are the best, like the Leos are the most giving and the most loving. And yeah, that makes sense. I'm not asking to get back together, but just to make peace. Right, because there's war here, right? And you're putting up boundaries you just want. Right? So yeah, he's very sad about, like, he's feeling dejected and rejected by you. I would suggest, if you don't want to get back together with him, you should not be working in the same space. You should separate, like, not see each other. Right? Yeah, that makes sense. I'm not asking. I lost some friends from school that died, so I took this bad. Huh? Who? Every sign has something to work on. Leos are generally egotistical, but they are wonderful to be around. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Us Leos, we're very proud. I'm like, yeah. Also, but some Leos can be influenced by their chart, by the other signs in their chart, like from the other houses. So for example, I'm very influenced by Capricorn. And I'm very influenced. I have Capricorn in my sign, like 3 Capricorns. I forget what I have. I have Virgo, Capricorn, and Gemini. Those are my main signs in my chart, so I'm influenced by that. That's why I'm very philosophical, because I have Gemini and Capricorn. I lost some friends from our high school to them passing away, so when this happened at work, I took this a little more to heart. You took the issue with your ex to heart. And I'm a Cancer rising in Virgo Venus. Yeah, Cancerians are very emotional. Like, Cancerians are like a volcanic eruption. When they feel emotions, they're very emotional. They're like a river. They're like an ocean that just the waves are out of control. Oh my gosh! And I'm here. What? So he's Cancer Sun, and I'm Cancer rising, and Sun in my Vedic. Gosh, 2 Cancers. Wait, so what month? Like, I don't really, even though I'm like into this stuff, I don't even know what rising means. Like, is it your main sign? Right? Cancer, Venus, and Virgo moon. Oh, my rising is Sagittarius. So, fire signs, right? Right? So, like, Capricorn is Earth. I have Capricorn in my sign, so that means I'm like, that's why I'm, I think, more down to earth type of person. Right? All earth signs. Earth and fire. Cancer rising tropical. Rising is descendant. You can get descendant if you know the exact time. You mean like, I said, I have it all written down. I have books on this, but I don't understand it. Hi, Rabia Khan. Hopefully on the list. No, sun is your main. So, okay. So for me, I would have to use simple language. Like, okay, what's your sun sign, right? I'm Leo sun, but my chart ruler is the moon. Okay, so you're Leo, like me, and Gloria. Okay, next is time of your birth matters because your rising determines how the energies influence you. Your sun is your soul. Right. Okay, so I'll put Ravi on the list. Now we have Gloria. Gloria, would you like a reading? Robbie, I'll put you on the list. You know, it's funny. I think I know people who come on my channel. A lot of them are the same people. God bless them. It's very sweet. And they always ask the same questions. Right? Gloria, do you want a reading? This is your turn if you want. Never look back, we say. How was life to know? I want you to see the president. You mean like who's you want me to ask for that? Who's gonna win? I thought your rising sign was appearance in aura. For example, because I'm Scorpio rising, my 4th house in Pisces. Fourth house is the home family would think Pisces meant that either had an narcissistic upbringing or was ignored by my family. But you know a lot about this stuff. Okay, so you want to know who's the next president? Random, but years later I actually like the film Hellraiser. I don't know the film. I'm very slow on movies. I don't really watch so many movies because I'm not a movie watcher. Okay, so let's just do for Gloria who's going to win. Okay, we'll do one side Kamala, the other side Trump, right? Okay. He did some matchmaking this week. It was fun to check their chart. Oh, cute. Hellraiser is such a good movie. Hi, Ashley. Okay, let's do for Gloria who's going to win the election. Okay, let's see if we can predict who's going to win the election. Lord of the Universe, angels and spirit guides, please give me an accurate answer. You should watch more films. It helps your creativity. Yeah. I'd like to read, learn more, as in, what I do on my channels is I try to learn philosophy and stuff. But, yeah, films are nice. Okay, let's see. Who's going to be... To the left is Kamala, to the right is Trump. So who's going to win? Kamala. Oops. Yikes. Kamala, who's going to win? Kamala. Let's see, Trump. Yikes. Trump. Who's going to win? Hello. It's not, wow, negative for Trump. Interesting. So we have here Ace of Wands for Kamala reversed, boredom, loss of passion, death reversed. It talks about needing to adapt to changes, holding on to the past. So it looks negative for Kamala, right? With judgment reversed, it's being judged, bad self-esteem and everything, right? And then building for the future with the 8 of Pentacles. Needing to get skills and learning new crafts for the future. Sounds like the final verdict is ending. Exactly. Yeah. 7 of Wands. Needing to be in self-defense. Trump, it's the Hermit reversed. It's feeling lonely, isolated, rejection, 5 of Pentacles. Needing to recover financially, homelessness, worry, betrayal, 5 of Swords reversed. Recovering from an attack, of some sort, needing to reconcile with whoever. Strength, butting heads, bad energy, like bad self-esteem, butting heads, fighting, chaos, and rejection, sadness, regrets. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's another woman on YouTube that actually says that, yeah, there is another YouTuber. She's a fortune teller. She says that she reads like in the crystal ball. She says that there won't be any election. She feels, and she feels that there won't be any election. And what else did she say? It just slipped my mind. And she said something about Trump, right? And so I don't know, like it's both really negative. Maybe I'm just not picking up on. I can ask again, right? Kamala Harris is not somebody who is strong enough to be in that position at all whatsoever, because she's a coward. She really is. Not like, if I'm being honest about what I see in her and from what I read in the cards so far, what I read about her is that she doesn't want to be president. She doesn't have the confidence. She has bad self-esteem. Right? The majors on Kamala's side look very bad for her more than Trump's side. Right. So, like, death reversed. It's somebody who has to, having a trouble adapting to changes, holding on to the past, right? Death reversed. It's like death reversed, resistance to change, lack of acceptance, inability to move forward, unhealthy patterns, holding on to the past, feeling stuck, right? So, judgment reversed is usually a big no. There's also someone who has bad self-esteem and feeling judged, indecision, self-hate, ignorance, blaming others. She blames everything on everybody else. If you see her interviews, it's always like blaming everything on Trump. And she can't answer a question. And the thing is that I think she can answer questions, but she's very good at like skirting the question, like basically going on another trajectory, like on another completely different path. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I can ask again. I don't know. Right? Like when I pulled the cards last time, like 2 years ago, for Trump to see if he was gonna win, I got negative cards for him. So that woman on YouTube, she's actually really good. I forget her name, but she says about Trump that, and she says there's not going to be a real election. You know, like she thinks that there won't be any real, like, something's going to happen in the election and there's going to be no election. So, Ashley, do you want a reading? So let's just ask for fun. What's going to happen? What's going to happen in this election? Let's just ask what's going to happen in this election. Let's just ask for fun. I'm in a good mood now. Please humor me if you are still willing. Why does my brother Andy want to reconcile with me? Okay, let's do for you. Why does your brother Andy want to reconcile with Alex? Why does your brother Andy want to reconcile with Alex? I watched a prediction tarot video in June, July-ish that said one of them may back out. Yeah, but that woman, she says that there's not going to be an election. Something's going to happen and we're in the end of the world, right? Okay, why does your brother Andy want to reconcile with you? I feel like there'll be a lot of issues with it. 9 of Cups reversed, unsatisfied. Knight of Cups, reconciliation, death, judgment, Eight of Wands reversed, 2 of Cups, and the High Priestess. Has there been a death in the family? Heartbroken. 9 of Pentacles reversed. It's somebody who's had fleeting success. And 1 second, we'll find out in a few weeks. We're coming in regards to the election. Yeah. I know there's gonna be a lot of issues with it. And Alex, I have brothers too. I know we just want to get back together. Not recently, brought us back in. Your grandfather. Okay, so 9 of Pentacles, reckless spending money, false success. He doesn't have money. Knight of Cups is somebody who wants to reconcile and emotionally invested for you. He still loves you, but it's more for self-love. It could be he wants to get something from you because it's self-love and it's not for long term. So that means that he might not really, it might be more for himself that he wants to reconcile. The 3 of Swords, it's reconciliation. 3 of Swords is recovery, forgiveness. He wants to forgive and move on and reconcile. And then there's death. So something ended. And it could be, I can ask about what that means, right? And then Judgment, feeling like he has a new awareness, like he's seeing the bigger picture now about something, right? Judgment, upright, it's seeing the bigger picture about something, being able to see fully and wanting to change, wanting a rebirth, some sort of rebirth. He wants to change things and to make things better. Rebirth, right? Renewal. And he was super poor, had no property, and enough cash for papers, cremation. Oh, he's dead. Who is super poor? Your grandfather. Did I see if your grandfather left something as well? Oh, you're talking about him, right? Your grandfather died, right? Okay. Scared me for a second there. He talks about forgiveness. He wants forgiveness. I don't know what your brother did to you, but he wants forgiveness. And 8 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, sorry. Panic, nervous energy, exhaustion. He's feeling exhausted and he wants the 2 of Cups. He wants to reconcile. The true love card. I think he really loves you, but he's suffered with his narcissism a little bit. But 2 of Cups, it's like equal love. He wants to rekindle old friendships. He wants to get back together with you because he probably misses you. He wants to repair the relationship. And then the High Priestess, it's seeing the truth, being connected with his intuition. So something might have changed in him, right? And he's just a selfish prick who might have had a spiritual wake-up call. He hasn't spoken to me in over a decade. Wow. Let's still double check what perhaps your brother wants to make these clues the situation with you guys, grandfather. I don't know. I have to ask about death, right? Okay. Hi, JOT. So let me ask about death. It makes sense to me. Death provides clarity and things in the matter. Hi, JOT. I'm alright. Hi, Healthy. Tell me about death. Tell me about death. One second. 5 of Pentacles reversed. Ace of Pentacles reversed. He's hard on money. The Hangman reversed. 9 of Cups. This is about death, right? One second. I'll put you on the list. Hasley, I'll put you on the list. Hasley and JOT. Okay, you're on the list. So let me just see with death, right? So we have 5 of Pentacles reversed, which talks about coming into improving overspending, focusing on what you lack, financial breakthrough, coming into money, recovering for money. Ace of Pentacles reversed. It's lost opportunity, missed chance, bad investment. He's made some sort of bad investment, some bad choices in regards to money, and Amber, he's in the way. Now he's stepping on the card. Amber, can you, like... Amber. Come. Then there is the Hangman Reverse, which talks about wasted sacrifice. It talks about him probably losing a lot of money and making bad investments, and maybe that's what made him realize things about life. And the Nine of Cups, it talks about like satisfactions, abundance, attaining something, getting happiness. And Eight of Cups reversed, it's refusing to give up on something, refusing to walk away. I think it's one or two things. It's either he wants money from you, or he's lost a lot of money and made some really bad choices, and he's realizing and he's waking up and seeing the bigger picture. So he really wants to make things change. And you know what I mean? Like, is it because is he sincere in his wanting to get back together, Amber? Not with Amber. Get back together with Amber. Oops. Is he sincere, or he just wants money? Is he sincere? Amber, darling. He was dead 3 years prior. Alzheimer's got him before his vitals did. I did tell him to become an accountant because I was told designing someone's career was to be an accountant. I know enough about Andy that he probably failed at it due to being an antisocial. Knight of Wands, is it sincere? Knight of Wands, the Wheel, Fortune, the Fool, not believing in himself, Four of Swords, wanting to make. I think it's a mixture of things. It's not this or that. I think it's a mixture of things. It's a mixture of his selfishness and his sincerity. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think. I might be wrong. Okay, Amber. Okay. Does that make sense to you, or? Thank you. I believe most of it is true because you got the story correct. Oh, wow, interesting. The cards, you know. Sometimes I read correctly and sometimes I'm completely off, right? Okay, next is Rabia. Rabia? Are you there or not really? She's not there. Okay. Hasley, you want to post your question? Gloria, I feel like there will be issues with this election for sure, yeah? Because you think, you know, like everybody's like thinks that basically Trump, I think Trump is more likely to win in actuality, but then again, the cards say differently, you know? So, like, because I'm like, which idiots would vote for Kamala? Like, she's so obviously inadequate. Obviously. If you're a normal person that has your faculties in check, you can see that she's just so useless. But, and you can see how much mistake the Biden administration made, how bad they are for the country, like the fact that all these people have been killed, you know, under their watch, you know, like because of their border issue and the crime and everything. And the world is in disarray. There's war everywhere. So, you know, anyway, Hazley, why aren't Aaron's current feelings towards me? What are Aaron's current feelings towards Hazley? What are Aaron's current feelings towards Hazley? What are Aaron's current feelings towards Hazley? I had a strange moment last year. I saw the Four of Cups in your life. On my way to the grocery store. Had you had moments like that? No, I haven't. You know, she said she wouldn't do anything differently. She's arrogant, you know? Arrogant. But she's a politician. That's what they do. They lie. Right? That's what they do. What are Aaron's current feeling towards Hastily? 3 of Cups. Party. 5 of Wands. Respecting differences. Breakups. 10 of Cups reversed. Fighting in the family. Oh, okay, so it's like 3 of Pentacles. It's working together, wanting to work things out for the future, or collaborating to work. And then 5 of Wands reversed, which is avoiding conflict, respecting differences. He doesn't want to argue. 10 of Cups reversed is breakups in the family. Usually it's shattered dreams, broken promises, broken family, fighting, separation. I don't know if you guys have separated, but he has this feeling to separate. And then the Emperor, we can talk about like government, leadership, power, and the Knight of Cups. He might want to take the lead in some direction with the Knight of Cups, which is a new offer, a new promise for the future. For Knight of Pentacles, it's basically someone who wants to commit to you, right? But is basically worrying with the 9 of Swords, worrying about unable to sleep, feeling despair, self-destructive thoughts. So it's a mixture of things, right? So does that make sense to you? Yes, we've been in communication. We are on and off contact, right? So on the one hand, he wants to respect you, but then on the other hand, he actually wants to be committed to you in some way, right? And bring you this new offer or new promise, like with the Knight of Cups, which is basically a cup of love, but I don't know if it'll last long, right? Because Knight of Cups, it's usually a man who wants to come and has emotional investment for you, coming with promises and love, but it's more narcissistic. So yeah, like he might offer you a commitment, but I don't know if he'll actually commit to you because of blocked emotions, and he has anger issues. He has anger issues, right? Yes, but he's a difficult person. With the Knight of Wands reversed, it says that he has anger issues and he has no patience. He has problems, right? You need to come back here to vote real quick, can he? Yeah, I tried to do online voting, but I asked for help from people. Nobody wants to help me. I don't know how to do it, so there goes my vote, right? Hi, official ambassador of the mulatto race. Yes, he does. Thank you for reading me so much. I appreciate reading. I'll be back to the next live. Thank you, Angelus, for supporting me. Have a great day. Hastily. You're welcome, Hastily. Do you plan on coming back to the States to live here? No. I like it in Israel. I really do. I really like it here. I don't know. Like, yes, it's hard because it's another culture. It's a different mentality. But I like it here because of the... Israel is a very special place, you know. It's a place of hope, you know. You have been living there to be able to vote. You have to be living here to be able to vote. I don't know if I'm an American citizen, so I'm wondering maybe I could do absentee ballot, right? Because I'm a citizen, I can, right? Are you working there? Right now, I don't really have a job here. So one second. I'll get myself water. Water. Fill it up with, basically, like, I like to vote because technically I can move back anytime I want, you know. And I don't have to live here permanently. I can live a few months in America and I can live a few months here. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, right? How do you pay for food and bills and stuff? Secrets. I had a job, right? Like, I've been working for a long time here. It's just like I have some savings, and rent is not as expensive here in my town, at least, depending where you want to live. Like, even though everything is more expensive here, so then it's like, even if the rent is like in New York, the rent for a room like this in New York, the rent is pretty much like $1,500 to $2,000 for a month. This room here costs $700 a month, right? It's just this studio apartment costs $700 a month. So, 7 plus actually, maybe 750 with bills and all that. So, okay, and who's next? JOT? JOT there? So then it's like, I had some savings. I was working until a few months ago. Is it really over? Oh, yes, what's next? Okay. Supplements. Hi, Sab. I'll put you on the list. Sab. Now it's JOT's turn. Yeah, I take a lot of supplements too daily. I don't take a lot. I'm not that good with it, like I just... Bear with me. It's hard for me to swallow. Okay, so now we have, so the rent is cheaper here, even though everything's more expensive here, so it doesn't make sense so much, right? Does West Bank need to expand? Yes, it does. It does. Okay, is it really over, JOT? Learning new things on the spirit guide. Please connect with JOT. Answer her question, is it really over? Is it really over for JOT? Is it really over? 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 Knight of Swords reversed, Six of Swords, Justice reversed, the Tower. I think it is, and I think you should be happy that it's over because you dodged a bullet with the Tower reversed. It was a situation that was waiting to be a disaster to happen. So I have the Knight of Swords reversed. It talks about a man who's very cruel with his words, disregard for consequences of his words, doesn't care how he sounds to others. Six of Swords, it talks about needing to move on and persevere, get through something with all your baggage surrounding you, taking a small trip of some sort. Justice reversed, not getting the justice you wanted. There was no balance. There's no justice reversed. It's dishonesty, unfairness, unequal, bad treatment, right? Not getting the justice that you deserve. And then the Tower reversed is basically, I don't know if this is a relationship or what, but it talks about you needing to dodge a bullet. Fear of change, spiritual awakening, questioning, delay of an inevitable situation. If it ended, it was an inevitable situation that was waiting to happen. Is a crisis averted. You averted a crisis, because if you would have ended up with this person or thing, whatever, it would just be ongoing chaos. That's what it seems to say. So, like, so you want to know what's next. Does the last thing, how can I easily forward money to you just because I like and want to support your channel? You're so sweet. You're very kind. If you want, I think my PayPal's in the description. Is it? Or is my PayPal or something like that? Maybe it's, is it in the description? You're very sweet. Very kind. You know, like when you give money to people, it's like you're actually giving of yourself in a way, because without money you can't eat. You know, people say, oh, money, not everything is about money, right? But it is. Without money you can't eat. So okay, so what is for JOT? What's next for JOT? Yes, it's in there. Thanks, Gloria, for checking. It's very sweet. People like to support, you know, like I guess in this channel I'm not a good for nothing, right? I tried to help people. You know what I'm saying? Okay, what's next for JOT? Five of Pentacles, needing to recover. You need to recover, JOT. And then there's good things with the sun coming your way. Warmth, happiness, and the Ten of Swords reversed. It's basically things have to only upwards from here. Things can't get any worse for you, right? It's only upward from here. The Ten of Swords and the Knight of Wands. There might be a new man here. There might be someone new. Ace of Swords reverse. It's chaotic, brutality, chaos, unable to see things. I think you need to believe in yourself, recover, believe in yourself, and don't be afraid to start a new relationship. Like, take chances with the Fool. You know, go traveling. Maybe you'll meet somebody while you travel. You understand? I don't use PayPal, Zelle, or Venmo. I don't have Zelle or Venmo. I don't know any of this stuff, really. Does this make sense to you, JOT? Or just wanted to confirm it. Thanks a ton. You're welcome. Sab, you there? Sab? Telling you, like, I really like to read for you guys because I feel like I'm helping in some way. Why do I keep seeing so much repeating numbers lately? Are they in any way signs with regards to my upcoming board exam? Zelle or Venmo would work. I don't have that. I don't have a dollar. I don't know how to work this stuff. I barely know how to use the internet. So, do you know anyone there in Israel? Me? You're talking to me? About me? Talking. Do I know anyone in Israel? Yeah, I have, like, acquaintances. You know, like, I have acquaintances, but I'm very introverted. So like the other day, a woman wanted to hang out with me at Kitsefet, which is like an ice cream store. She doesn't know English. I don't know Hebrew, but she wants to hang out with me. She keeps bugging me. And she's my ex-coworker, and I'm like, the last times that I tried to hang out with her, it was a disaster because I got lost. I didn't know what she was trying to tell me. It was miscommunications. I had to go running around looking for her. It was just like really unpleasant. So I don't want to hang out with people because they just give me trouble. It's just exhausting. Like, I don't, like, I'd rather just like leave me alone. Like it's too difficult. Hi. Okay, so for Sab, why do you keep seeing so much repeating numbers lately? What are the indications of the spirit guide? Please connect with Sab. Answer her question. Why does he or she keep seeing different numbers lately? Does it have to do with the exam? I like doing reads because it makes the vision seem less crazy. You're a little bit psychic. Okay, I'm an introvert too, and we kind of have the same problem. Okay, so it talks about you having trouble adapting to some sort of changes. Was there some sort of ending? Something ended, and now you're having trouble. You're holding on to the past and having trouble adapting to some sort of changes. Right? Like resistance to change, lack of acceptance, inability to move forward, fear, unhealthy patterns, holding on to the past, feeling stuck. It seems to say you feel stuck. And so judgment reversed, it's feeling judged and bad self-esteem and feeling indecisive, self-hate, disappointment, feeling judged. And then 9 of Pentacles, it talks about you being independent. Maybe it's trying to tell you that you will be, if it's nothing really is, but I kind of feel stuck. Yeah, but it's saying that you will be successful with the 9 of Pentacles. You will get what you, if those numbers mean anything, it just means that what's coming to you is that you'll be successful. You'll be self-sustaining. You'll be independent financially, and you'll be basically. 1 second, I'm trying to focus, and then I can see you guys. You will attain independence and happiness and self-love. You will recover from any bad self-esteem that you might have, and you will be uplifted, and you will manifest what you want, right? You have to understand that. Or I pray you are staying for a long time, Empress. I beg for your reading for me. Do that, Empress. Hi, Orca. Let me put you in. You're right after Sab. For example, I saw a room having minor flooding, and my other brother Scott told me his bathroom flooded from a pipe burst. Oh boy. You're a bit psychic. Sav, yeah, really low self-esteem, but that's really good method. Thank you. Appreciate it. You're welcome, Sav. Empress, what's your question? I mean, not Empress, Orca. Orca. Do you have anti-Israel friends too? If someone's anti-Israel, I don't be friends with them because they're not good people. They're bad people usually. They're usually very evil, bad people who have a stain on their soul. So, or they have demonic entities attached to them, right? Because those who bless Israel will be blessed, and those who curse Israel will be cursed. And those people who don't like Israel, they're cursed. Really, they're like, it's a spiritual thing. They're cursed. They're just not. I don't put myself in an area where there are people who hate me, because if people don't like Israel, they don't like Jews. And as much as they like to try to separate and complicate things and try to masquerade as something else, like, oh no, I'm not anti-Israel, I'm not anti-Jew, I'm just anti-Zionist. Dude, who are you fooling? Who are you kidding? Who are they kidding? They're not. All these channels on YouTube. Oh, I'm not anti-Zion. I'm not anti-Jew. I'm just anti-Zionist. No, you can't separate it. Jews and Zion it's the same thing. Orca, you want a reading? It's okay. Everybody hates us. Everyone. It's okay. Orca? Hi, Olga. You want a reading? You can post your question. Like this channel is not supposed to be like for like for my views as in like politics, even though I do readings on politics. But my other channels where you can see what I really think of people. Right? Hi Pratishkayo, I'll put you on the list. What can you see for me? Okay, 1 second. Okay, Olga. Let's see what I can see for you. What can I see for Olga? What time is it there? It's 11:30 a.m. 11:30 a.m. and it's bright and early. What can I see for Olga? Queen of Wands reversed, 8 of Swords, High Priestess reversed, 5 of Swords. Okay, so it's 3:27. That's early. You do sleep, or you just can't sleep? Okay, so Queen of Wands reversed. It talks about somebody who's feeling weak, a woman who is weak, not in her right place, right? Insecure, pessimistic. It could talk about a woman who is a little bit selfish and insecure and mean and pessimistic and not trustworthy. So there could either be somebody in your life who you don't trust, or it could mean that you're not in your own power. And then today's Thursday, yes. You have insomnia. Wow. Yeah, I have insomnia too. Then you have 8 of Swords, which talks about feeling stuck and trapped and confused, extremely confused with all your problems surrounding you. And then the High Priestess reverse, which is feeling disconnected from yourself, from your intuition. And then I see war. Perhaps you've been a victim of attack, or you've been fighting or attacking others. 5 of Swords, or some sort of divorce, breakup, some sort of betrayal. And now it's time for you to rest with the 4 of Swords. Hang up the swords, like you don't want to fight anymore. And then there's the Chariot, which talks about moving forward, getting things done quickly. Perhaps you got a new car, or you're just moving forward quickly, getting things finished and done. And you might have had, or you will have, some sort of promotion, new opportunities, or promotion at work, or some sort of new money coming in with the Ace of Pentacles, like soon. And then it talks about feeling indecisive with the 2 of Swords. Indecisiveness, needing to choose and feeling confused and withholding secrets. Perhaps you have some sort of secrets that you're not telling people. So that's what I see. What's been going on in your life, or what's going to happen soon. You'll get some sort of promotion or money, or maybe you're making an investment, which will be a good investment. Thursday here, yes. Okay, so does that make sense for Olga? Then after Pratishkaya will be the last one. And then I'll go, because I don't want to wear myself out. I'm not strong like a lot of other readers. They just can go on for hours and hours, and they're fine. You're welcome, Olga. Next is Pratishkayo, and then that's it. Will Pratishkaya and Manish get married? For universe, England's great guys, please connect with Pratishkayo. This name is messing with me. Some readers can't endure because they put no effort into the feeling, the energy. Read card. No card reading can be exhausting. A lot of them it seems like they do pretty good readings, and they could be live for hours and hours. And I used to do that, but I just can't do it anymore. Yeah, so when I do readings, it takes a lot of energy out of me too. I get so tired. Yeah. Maybe it's just because I get tired of everything generally, mentally. Right? It could be not just only the reading, it's just life, I don't read for people often though. So you're a real reader, Gloria. For example, if I say crap such as someone is coming back 6 days, 6 weeks, etc. of a 6 of cup, that's how you know they aren't putting effort into it. And how else would they do it otherwise to do the timing? Okay, so will Pratishkaya manage to get married? Seven of Cups reversed, looking for clarity. 10 of Cups, it's like happy family. It's like the happy home, the white picket fence, the dogs, the kids, everything. And then Death reversed and 9 of Pentacles. Having a hard time adapting to some sort of changes. And then 9 of Pentacles is the singles card. And then new beginnings with the Ace of Wands. Things getting better. Travel, 3 of Wands, the Empress. The Emperor reversed, power abuse. The Devil, obsession. Ace of Cups, new beginning, the Devil, and power abuse, desire to persevere. I'll just keep pulling cards. I don't know why. The Fool, reversed, not believing in yourself. 4 of Swords, feeling burnt out, feeling alone. Are you right? Judgment reversed, feeling judged, bad self-esteem. King of Wands, Knight of Wands. He has anger problems. Is there like problems in the marriage? Queen of Swords and the Lovers coming together. Right, I don't know, because I pulled cards. Like, if I would have just left it at 10 of Cups, I don't know if that would necessarily mean marriage, but it can mean, like, happy home. But then it goes on to speak about complicated things. And then the Lovers, right? Does that make sense? Hi, Layman Paxton. You can't accurately state a time period unless the question asks for a specific moment. Yeah, exactly. Timing is difficult to do tarot. Some clues will suggest it will be soon, but the timing is much harder to predict. So it answers your question? Okay. Pratishkaya. You're welcome. I don't know what's going on in your marriage. Sometimes it makes a mistake of pulling more and more cards, and then it gets confusing, right? You just have to know how to read. It's a learning process, you know what I mean? Sometimes it could be completely off, If I had a bigger space, I would pull more cards, like different types of cards. Like cardomancy mixed with the tarot can give a lot of information, like specific information. Like the cardomancy, it's very, like, it says a lot of stuff, which combined with the tarot, it can give information which is very specific. And so, like, you see, like, I have all these writings on it, which I wrote, and then like 6 of clubs, right? And if, for example, if I pull the cards, the tarot, and then these cards, then I can figure out a storyline with more information with these cards, right? So, like, communication, written messages, being understood, success and prosperity, financial help, trust, invitation you will receive, somebody will invite you somewhere. And then sometimes it's true, like this information is true for people. And then it says you'll get help from master allies. It talks about somebody who's in the government, right? So it's like very specific. So this combined with the tarot, like the tarot is also very, in some ways it's very deep, it's very emotional, and this is more like specific. you know, like, or maybe not. Yeah, like this one will be like Ace of Spades, loss of a friend, loss of somebody in your life. Like one time, this guy I was dating, he hadn't contacted me in like 2 days, and then I pulled the cards to try to understand like what's going on with him, and I got the Ace of Spades, which talks about the loss of a friend. So then I asked him, I said, "Is the reason you're not contacting me because you lost somebody?" And he says, "Yes, I lost my ex-wife's cousin who I liked very much. I found out that she died, so I was in a very bad mood." You know, so like sometimes this with that, it's very good together. Like it goes hand in hand. It's very good. You know what I'm saying? Like sadly, right? But that's so. What do you guys think I should read for my next political reading? What should I read for my next if I do reading politically? Like what should I always ask people like for suggestions what to read for the next reading. Like the last readings that I did one on JD Vance. I actually if you go look through the videos, I did a reading on JD Vance and his wife and what's going on in his life. I don't remember what I said about it, but I did do on JD Vance. I did on Justin Bieber and Diddy. I did on Meghan Markle and her husband. I did on the potential U.S. riots after the elections. You mean like what will happen after the elections? I'd be curious how that would get. Huh. Right? So, and what else? Like riots. I did one on like, the protesters for Palestine. Like I want to see it. Do they really hate Jews or they're just, the card said that they're just paid actors, a lot of them. A lot of these people who are like demonstrating for the left, not necessarily for Palestine, but for the left, a lot of them, they're either college kids that are born with a silver spoon in their mouth and they're spoiled brats and they're brainwashed, or they are just getting paid to protest by the left, right? I feel like this election will be crazy. Yeah, it will be. According to many tarot readers, you guys should follow this tarot lady. What's my purpose? What's coming next? That was my last. Pritish Gaia was my last person because I can't read anymore. Paid actors on both sides. I did specifically for the left, so maybe there's also on the right, but I think it's more on the left is paid actors. Like they're being paid by people higher up, like the oligarchs, the people in the government. So this lady you should follow. I forget what her name is. She's very good. She's Russian, and her name is tarot readers. Let's see. Tarot Crystal. What's her name? How could it be? I never understood how to read from a crystal ball, Tarot by Isabella. Here. Tarot by Isabella. Here. Hold on. I'll share her. Go find her channel. She's very good. She predicted Trump's attempted assassination, and she said there'd be another one, right? Yeah, I meant paid for pro and anti pro what, like by the same group. Oh, you mean like controlled opposition type of thing? Right? Like there's a guy, his name is Francisco Gil White. He talks about like management of reality. He's very good too. So controlled opposition to manage our reality. It's wild, the lengths that the government will go to deceive us, the people. Wow, But the people are waking up. Anybody that's has any self-respect or a brain on their head, they're waking up. They're realizing what's going on. Right. Anyway, it's been real. I have 2 other channels. My other channel is for politics and my opinions on philosophy and everything. Shmirchik Fetcher's Corner, and I have my other channel, which is for book reading. It's called Shmirchik Book Reading, and I just read a book on schizophrenia there, like part of a book. I'm in the middle of the series. So, why do you take Raspberry for a walk? Because she's a little girl. She's such a cute sister, the little baby, the Raspberry. Just a little girl. She's just a little baby. Funny enough, I have schizophrenia. Wow. That must be really tough because this book here, right? You see this book? Catatonic schizo, to be precise. Catatonic. Isn't that like when you become like stuck in your mind? Like as in you become like catatonic, like you're in a daze, like as in you're in a state where you're not moving. Right, like catatonic. This book, Surviving Schizophrenia, right? So I'm reading this on my other channel. Let's see, catatonic. It isn't that severe, right? But it could progress. It could get worse, right? It's a different kind of schizophrenia, so it doesn't get as bad as others. Catatonia. So I want to look it up. Schizophrenia. I'm reading on my other channel, right? I once couldn't move my legs for 3 days. I had to crawl around for water for such, right? I hope it's someone that you can trust, that will look out for you, right? Like, because if not, then it could be dangerous. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So I can give you a link of my other channel here, which I was talking about that. Like, this book talks about the different kind of schizophrenia and all that, right? It's a very harsh disease. It's a very sad, harsh. It's almost like it's a very harsh disease, schizophrenia. It's like it's a disease of the mind where it messes you up, you know? Like, it completely destroys the person. Depending on which kind of schizophrenia a person has, or depending on how severe it is and all that, right? So, 100%, I thought I was finally going through psychosis during my spiritual glow up last year. Right. So then another thing I like to think about schizophrenia is that there are certain people who I wonder sometimes if people who are schizophrenic actually are not crazy as we think, but they are just seeing beyond the curtain, that which we don't see. And that is what making them crazy. Like, my question is, are they actually seeing the truth of a situation? Or is it a mixture of truth and because you can't know, right? So, like, if you think that schizophrenic people might have this issue and they are seeing the truth of a situation, you have to be careful because some schizophrenic people don't see the truth necessarily. They just if they're seeing partly of the truth beyond the curtain, it could be mixed up with their mind playing more tricks on them. So then it's hard for them to see what is actual truth and what is actual just their mind playing tricks. Do you know what I'm saying? I was seeing visions through the eyes of my friends, and some thought I was stalking them because I asked specific things. Right. So it could be that comes with the whole package for you specifically. That you can actually see things through other people's eyes, right? Some astrologers have seen patterns of placements to suggest psychic placements. I have 4 major placements. Scorpio in the 12th house, right, is one of them. Right. So you're saying you might have that psychic intuition and you're able to see things, right? And then, like yesterday, I was reading the book in my other channel, which I just posted here, and part of the channel says about a woman who part of her schizophrenia was that she was basically the nurses were wearing glasses, so she associated the glasses with a barrier that is separating the person wearing the glasses from other human beings. And she thought that the nurse's glasses were shining lights into her eyes where she was getting blinded and she couldn't see. So she took the nurse's glasses and she broke them, 2 pairs of the nurse's glasses. And so that is, for us normal people that don't have schizophrenia, we'll see that and we'll think, oh, this person's crazy. But for them, a lot of the time, it's perfectly rational what they're seeing, and it makes sense to them. But sometimes I wonder if could it be that she's actually seeing something that is we don't understand, like she's actually seeing the truth of a situation about glasses in some way. I don't know. Maybe it's just we can't read too much into it because then the lines get blurred between real truth and fiction. See what I'm saying? It's like their reality. Yeah. It's like their reality. Yeah, but like my point is that some people who are schizophrenic, I wonder if what they're seeing is the actual truth of a situation spiritually. But then maybe we can't know. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you have to be really careful if you're going down that path because it's a very sticky road because the mind can play real tricks and make people do really bad things. That's why it's best to stick to the reality of situations, as in stay on the medication and not take what you see too seriously as a schizophrenic person. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my gift is seeing the subconscious of the other. My Jupiter is in the 8th house, which is also a major sign. It means I've told through events in life what's going on with others. I had a wedding as frequently show up around me, and one of my friends secretly got married, and around that time, the parents were pissed. So funny. It's very funny. It's so funny. It's so funny. Anyway, it's been real, you guys. It's been a pleasure. And for all of you guys watching, feel free to subscribe, unsubscribe. Feel free to like or not to like. Feel free to follow my other channels. Feel free, etc., etc. And it was nice seeing you, Gloria. It's been a while. Nice seeing you, Alex, and all those who let me read for you. It's been an honor and a privilege. And mouth sounds. And you guys have a great day and all the best to everybody. God save the world, right? God save America. Anyway. Bye. Shalom.